Hey guys, welcome to a new YouTube video. Revline89 here. I wanted to show you guys, excuse the mess, I'm actually getting the Mustang ready for a car show. It doesn't look like it, but I'm working on cleaning stuff up. But I wanted to show you guys something that you guys probably should replace if you haven't done so already in your 05 to 09 Mustang. And that is your antifreeze housing unit. So this is made out of solid metal. The stock ones come plastic and they are horrible. Most people have to find it out the hard way. Luckily I did not have to find it out the hard way. I heard some people talking about it, about the old ones, saying replace them right away with the metal one, because what happens is the plastic ones crack and then they leak and they can explode at any moment once they crack. Luckily mine just started leaking lately. Most times people don't notice the leak, and then all of a sudden they're driving down the highway and all of a sudden antifreeze goes everywhere. So getting this one installed, I'll have the link in the description where you guys can get this. A bunch of my buddies have this on. One of my friends has it on for over 4 years and is extremely happy, never had any issues. So that is a mod, something you guys want to get done ASAP. Don't wait for your housing unit to start leaking. It's definitely not a good idea. For me, I didn't even know that it was an issue until one of my buddies said, and then all of a sudden I started getting a leak and I'm like, oh yeah. So I stopped driving the Mustang and we're gonna go ahead and get that replaced. I will show you guys the leak. So hold on. So, let's see if you guys can actually see it or not. Yeah, it might be too dark. Anyway, right in here is the housing unit, right in here. And this is all plastic. This whole thing is just nasty plastic, and it causes issues down the road. So mine is fortunately or unfortunately leaking in the back. So yeah, once we get the metal one on, that'll solve that issue. Maybe you guys can see a little bit here. You see this wet spot. It's not leaking much. It only leaks when it gets really hot. But I don't want to explode. So while we're talking on that, we are getting long tube headers installed. Right now we have shorty headers, stock cats, and then custom exhaust out the back and so forth. We are getting the housing put on, and then they're doing long tube headers with cat deletes. We're getting rid of the catalytic cats because I always say catalytic converters. Because in my state, if you keep your vehicle under 5,000 miles a year, you can skip emissions. So it will be legal for me to have catless on my car. So that's kind of cool. Basically, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the way this car sounds, which you guys are going to hear soon. But I always want to go louder. And if I legally can go louder, I'm going to go louder. So I'm looking forward to that, getting all that done, and then basically getting it ready for the car show. I did buy window tint, and I was gonna window tint it myself. The side doors, well, I ended up throwing the window tint away. It was only 20 bucks on eBay. it turned out awesome, except the end. So when I was trying to put the tint in between the window and the glass, or the window and this, it would not go down in. I kept getting it stuck, and it just, I said, you know what, forget about it. There's a garage nearby that offered, that said they'll give me a discount if I promote their window tint, so we're gonna have it tinted by those guys. I think it's pretty cheap with their discount. I mean, really cheap. So I'll be happy to do that. Oh, get away, mosquitoes. So anyway, you guys want to hear the exhaust, right? So hold on. So, exhaust setup right now, shorty headers, 2.5 inch exhaust piping, stock cats, X pipe, 2 cherry bomb glass packs going into quad tips. So again, I use this setup on basically every build that I do. Normally I go with long tubes, but I didn't this time right away. Now the setup is gonna be long tube headers, no cats, 2.5 inch exhaust, X pipe, quad tips. So we're keeping the exhaust basically how it is, minus the cats, and the shorty headers will be going with long tubes. So all that's going to be done for the car show. This will be, you know, it's crazy. I've worked on over 13 vehicles, and this is going to be the first time I actually take a vehicle to a car show. I mean, I've had some really nice stuff. If you guys subscribe to my channel, you're going to see all that stuff. Go ahead and hit this like button if you are enjoying my videos so far. A lot of cool things coming up. If you want to hear exhaust revs and other exhaust videos, then check out my YouTube channel, because I have a lot more videos up, a ton more. When we first got this Mustang was stock, other than it had a fake GT hood scoop, and it had the GT wing, which is on the back. So it had the wing, but that's it, just the wing and the fake hood scoop. Everything else that you see has been added on, including a ton of stuff. So to see all that stuff, you guys can subscribe and check it out. Okay, let's pull this bad boy in and call it a day. After I've been eaten up alive by mosquitoes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that leg. Oh my word. So, alright, let's pull it in.